We're going this way.
He likes this way. Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I am currently doing some homeschool with Sebastian. Jax is doing his homeschool. He's got kind of a light week because
Wait, Mom, we got this.
I know, but we need to do it again because it's going to be going with a letter test. No worries, it'll go faster since you already did it. Do you remember what A says? Yeah, so we need to review it. Oh, I love that turtle. Go ahead and fill it up. Sebastian's helping me change out his letter tray because we just finished with K and Once you finish that, I'll put your mat back out, okay? Thank you for doing that. He is working on letter sounds and also his early writing skills. Looking adorable over there like a big boy. And as I was saying, I marked, I can't even talk, dude. I marked Thursday as a vacation day for that volunteer work we're gonna do. My school system that I'm using, it gives us, it like takes the amount of days that I have marked in our school year and divides up all the work between the weeks. So if I take a day off on the week, it takes a chunk of that and spreads it out throughout the other weeks. So I took out Thursday and it dropped like surprisingly a lot. So it's gonna be a light week for him. So I might add a few other little challenges. We need to do some art this week. Is that okay? Okay. Have art this week and maybe some reading challenges, but we are gonna work on this. My groceries were supposed to come at 9:18. Oh, I didn't put my watch on. I need to go get that. And I think it's like 9:30, so I am waiting for that. Yeah, gonna go start our day. powers of 1 and 0 exponents? Yeah, exponents with Jax. And we just walked to our library. Our library rock is still there. We are, here, I'll show you, it is at the base of that sign. We've got a book that's due in 1 day. It's going to go overdue because they hold them for 4 days before they scan them, but we're at least going to get it dropped off. Drop off everything else we're finished with and see what's on hold. Maybe get a couple more books for Sebastian and then head on to Starbucks at his request. Hello everyone. As you saw, we took a big ol' walk. We walked to the library and then through the woods. Okay, I'll clean it up in a minute. And then we walked to Starbucks. I know, you really had to go. And then we had lunch there. We got lucky and there was a table. I put my mask on whenever somebody passed by and I had to put Sebastian, you have to unbutton your pants. Then I had Sebastian facing away from the traffic with the stroller blocking everybody. So he had a nice big bubble where nobody was near him so he could just eat. That was the first time I've like eaten out in public kind of situation. But we felt good. Everybody's just passing right by. There's only 2 tables and they're not near each other. Undo the button please before you hurt yourself. He just went potty and his pants are around his ankles. But after that we walked home and we've just been doing quiet time. We were aiming for an hour, but I think it kind of became 2 hours because he was watching a bunch of shows and then he watched like an hour-long special. But we are going to head downstairs and figure out dinner. You can't tell them until your pants are up.
I got a whole meal.
What was it? Was it a Tayo movie?
Yeah, a Kyle movie.
That was a pretty good one. I liked it.
Okay. I could never never get only walk that.
Hi guys. Oh, I'm so shiny. Yeah, it is 8:46. I gave Sebastian till 8:30 tonight because we did lie down for nearly 2 hours doing a quiet time where he was just in the bed beside me watching shows. So that seemed to work. We didn't have any major meltdowns. He was definitely yelling at his brother, but it seemed like more normal, not overtired. So we'll see how bedtime goes. We did let him have a treat, some Pocky, about an hour before bedtime. That's about my cutoff for the sugar because he gets crazy. Anyway, our day was a Monday. Morning was school. I did some lessons with Sebastian for his Montessori, and then I worked with Jax on his math because powers of 10 are tricky. I had to refresh my brain for a second before I was ready to teach it. We're gonna have to go to the quiz together tomorrow. Then Sebastian and I headed out for a long walk. It's just so pretty out today. The sun was mostly behind the clouds, so I didn't feel like I was broiling, and there was a nice breeze, and it was warm enough that I could take off my sweater while I was walking. We did 5 miles, And as I said, we walked to the library. Jax had a book that was due in 1 day, so it is going to be overdue by the time they scan it in after its 4-day quarantine, but they don't count anything against us. There's no late fees. They won't block your card until it's like excessively late, I think like a month late or something. We also went in and we grabbed a few books and then headed out and continued walking till we got to Starbucks. And we got a lunch box to share, and I had a bagel and some drinks, and we got lucky. There's 2 tiny tables. Listen to that alliteration. 2 tiny tables out front. One was taken up by 3 middle or high schoolers, probably middle. They got picked up by their mom. They were doing their distance learning before studying from Starbucks. That was about 8 to 10 feet away from the other table, which was fairly close to the door, but I put Sebastian with his back to the door, and because he was eating without a mask. I ate with my mask on, and just when nobody was around, I lifted it to take a bite, and I had our stroller blocking off our table so nobody could get anywhere near us, but everybody was wearing their masks and just heading straight in because masks are required there, and everybody had them on before they got anywhere near. So I felt good. I sanitized the whole table with a sanitizing wipe before we sat down, because I know Sebastian's not great about not like touching it because he's wiggling around in his chair. But that went well. It was weird and nice. And then we hopped back in, well, he hopped back in the stroller, and we continued on winding our way through our city until we got back. And it was 5.5 miles, I believe, round trip. We headed up for that quiet time and then headed back down. I got a jury duty card, I swear. Their website says in our county they send out 55,000 of these questionnaire postcards, randomly selected per year. I don't know how many people live in my county, but it's a lot. And I'm always chosen. This is the 2nd year in a row that I've gotten that postcard. Before it was like a paper I had to fill out and send back. So I logged in with my number. It was like 53,000. And yeah, I saw last year's number there. And like last year, I'm the caregiver full-time for the children. I homeschool them, so I doubt I'm chosen pretty much until I have a full business day free, like till 5 p.m. I think they require of you. I don't think I'll be chosen. And then I did that. My husband ordered some burgers and we ate dinner. Are you stinky? You need to clean yourself, sir.
Love you.
Good night. Change your pajamas that you've been in all day. Put on clean pajamas and deodorant, please. So we went on an after dinner walk. I believe it was 2 miles. Sebastian was on his bike. And then I went downstairs after we had some pie. I got our Walmart order this morning. I don't think I filmed that. I went downstairs and I sewed one mask and got one almost done. Didn't have a lot of time, but it was a quickie. Still trying to do a lot. Jax, just say goodnight. He's gonna get angry and cranky. So now it's bedtime. I'm gonna get their vitamins and get this little guy to sleep. I need to get some knitting done tonight. I'm super behind on the video game sweater I'm working on, but I am so close to finishing the 2nd sleeve so I can start the body. And yeah, good night everyone. I want you to stay safe and happy and healthy. Thank you so much for your kind comments. I will respond to you tonight or tomorrow. I just keep trying to make myself, and I'm just like, ugh, social media. But I'm reading your comments. They're finally getting through to my email and my notifications. For a while I was getting nothing and I had to go into the app and search. Thank you. You're so kind. I'm feeling a little bit better about everything, but I'm still avoiding Instagram. So yeah, I appreciate you. Good night. Stay healthy, stay happy, and don't forget, wash your hands.